So guys, I've come to a goalkeeping quandary, as you've seen over the last few episodes, where yes, Stéphane Ruffier isn't quite being the goalkeeper that he has been in the past, and John Cervantes is not the goalkeeper that he ever was. So you're saying in the comments, go and get a new goalkeeper, go and get a younger goalkeeper. Well, that's all fine and dandy. I really want to bring in Chris Ghana, bring him back from loan, but the problem is registration. I cannot register him at this point in time. I have to wait until the winter window, but believe me, he will be coming back and will be used as a rotation goalkeeper. Get him some first team play time, much like I've done over the last couple of seasons. And then on the other hand, Kepa, you remember Kepa? I sold him out to Sevilla with a buyback clause. Well, little bit of problem on that one. Kepa has been sold to a different team, so I can't buy him back. But that is the option of bringing him back into the club and making him a rotation goalkeeper, much like with Ghana. So it's all up in the air at this point in time, but I do know that I need to fix the goalkeeping situation, and there's just one of several options that are being hung out there. What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. Now, today, we got Valencia in the league and then taking on Mönchengladbach in Europe, where a win versus them sees us getting through into the knockout stages. So, got to go in live comment just to see if we get ourselves through. But anyway, guys, let's take a look and see how we fared since our last episode, both in the league and against PAOK. And we do continue our unbeaten stretch in La Liga, picking up 3 wins as well as a draw, but I'm going to highlight the PAOK match first. A 2-0 victory in the return leg, as I expected. A little bit of a rotated side. Once again, I think it was almost the same people that I threw out there versus PAOK in the first leg, but coming away with goals this time around. Ander Herrera, as well as an own goal by PAOK to seal ourselves with a victory this time around. Anyway, back into the league. Following that loss versus PAOK, it didn't get any better as I stuck John Cervantes in net. I wanted to switch it up to see if it was a defending issue or if it was a goalkeeping issue. It feels like at this point in time, it is a defending issue because John Cervantes in both Villarreal and Osasuna gave up 2 goals. That's not good. Anyway, 2-0 versus Villarreal. Villalibre Muniain scoring goals, but Villarreal scoring late to get themselves a share of the points on the day. And then versus Osasuna, we were able to scrape by with a 3-2 victory. Hervias and Villalibre, the goal scorers there. So once I realized that Cervantes wasn't the answer at goalkeeper, I swapped back in Ruffier, and he has been goalkeeper ever since. A 2-0 victory versus Celta with Inchausti and Muniain coming away with goals there, and then a 4-2 follow-up versus Espanyol with Villalibre getting himself a brace, Leque and Muniain doing the business as well. We've been playing fairly solid football throughout the entirety of the season. It's just that at certain points in time, we miss a break, we miss a counter, I should say, miss an interception, and allow the opponents to hit us at very inopportune times. We've had the majority of the ball, we've had the majority of the shots, it's just that we're susceptible to the counter. But anyway, putting that aside for right now, looking at the table, we are back up into second place, 26 points through 12 matches. Barcelona still in first place. Barcelona still undefeated. So at least we know who we are going to be challenging for the title this season. Once again, it just happens to be Barcelona. Outside of that, Atletico, Real Sociedad sitting in the top 4 spots. Real Madrid is a bit of a shock. They're sitting down in 15th place, only picking up 2 wins through 12. I don't know if it's due to injury or whatnot. I haven't checked, honestly. Let's take a look at their players to see what exactly is the problem. Toni Kroos was injured, apparently. Gareth Bale, I mean, is Bale even still on the team? Yeah, he is. So I guess it's just a tale of the team is getting old. And if you have a whole bunch of old superstars that can't do it anymore, well, then you're going to have a bit of a problem if you don't have anything to back them up. So, but yeah, seeing Real Madrid down 15 places, a bit of a shock at this point in time. Outside of that, Villalibre getting himself 10 goals so far through 12 matches on the season. He's doing very well. He's also topping the average rating list with a 7.66 in the league. I don't see anybody else on any of the tables. So yeah, Asier Villalibre once again continuing to be the beast that he is. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the first match today versus Valencia. They're going to be coming out in a 4-2-3-1. We're going to be back out with our 4-3-3, the V formation, and our lineup's going to be as follows. Ruffier back in net between the sticks. Leque, Martinez, Laporte, Azpilicueta along the back line. San Jose is our defensive mid. Sitting ahead of him, Herrera and Marino. I've been thinking about trying to play Linton Jr. more often, but for right now, I will go with this center mid pairing. Muniain, Hervias on the wing, and Villalibre sitting up top. Valencia aren't doing all that hot. They're sitting in the middle of the table. Let's try and take advantage of that. So let's go out there, kick off, see what happens. And going forward, I'd like to ask your opinion on what I should probably strengthen down the line. I mean, I realize defense hasn't been my strong suit. I am looking at trying to replace both Monreal and Javi Martinez within the next year, year and a half. I do have a couple of prospects in mind. Are there any other Basque players that you know that are out there that could fill those roles? Like Inigo Martinez, a Real Sociedad player, former Sociedad player, is at Juventus right now. I've been having my eye on him for the past couple of seasons. It's just that his wage is a bit steep, and I'd have to get rid of both Monreal and Javi just to bring him in. 40 minutes in now, Hervias kicking the ball inside off of a corner kick. Doesn't really break the plane, and unfortunately, we cannot keep the ball within the box, and now Valencia have themselves a chance to break it through. But it's a good interception by Marino. Oh, I thought that was going to be some decent passing play by Valencia, but now we're coming through. Marino out to Azpilicueta. A couple of red shirts in the box. Falls to Hervias, and what a save by Jesper Salesen on the line. Keeping it 0-0, and we got ourselves another corner kick. Hervias back inside Marino to Villalibre. There we go. Rifles it into the back of the net. Busts the net. 14th goal of the season, and we got ourselves a lead. Once again, it's another match that we have been absolutely dominant in. Leading shots on target, majority possession. We deserve this lead right now. It just sucks that it hasn't come in open play, but we'll take the goal nonetheless. No other highlights in this first half. A very dull affair for you guys. I'm very sorry, but this is what the game has given me. But we do have a lead, and I'll take that lead any way we can. Boys, we played well, but you guys need to kick it up a notch. Valencia, I just saw, are sitting in 13th place on the table. We should be beating them by 2, maybe even 3 goals. So let's go and see if we can pick up some more and get a very comfortable lead. This is still off the opening kick highlight, 40 seconds in. Ball coming inside, Muniain to Herrera. If he can just kick it out to the wing, but instead takes a shot, and Salesen easily there with the save. And once again, it's been another half of absolutely nothing. I made a couple of changes. Ramalho in at center back, Shabby out there on the right. But with 10 minutes left to go, what exactly can we do? Highlight, finally a highlight in this half. It's off of a corner kick. Muniain whipping it inside. Mikel Marino on a yellow card, but cannons it into the back of the net. 4th goal of the season, 2-0 for the club, and with 10 minutes to go, I believe we should be able to see this one out. We should be able to come away with a win, though I may have just jinxed myself. It's happened before, but we're in a comfortable position, I feel. So Marino, with the last 5 minutes, is going to be coming off for Linton Jr. It might not make a difference at this point in time, as well, actually, within the first 2 minutes, Linton Jr. gets himself a yellow card, but with about 20 seconds left to go, it's probably all for naught. Doesn't matter. We're going to be coming away with a win here. And there's a full-time whistle. Club 2, Valencia 0. And like I said a little bit ago, Linton Jr. coming away with a yellow card just 2 minutes into being subbed on. Dude, what are you doing? But whatever. A win is a win, and I'll take it no matter how it comes. And we got ourselves still undefeated, 8-5-0. I'm trying to go, maybe think about, get as close to an Arsenal Invincibles as possible. But as of right now, it's looking more like a Manchester United unbeaten run, where we're getting a lot more draws than we should. But as it stands right now, we're doing fine in the league. I got no worries about that. But let's turn our attention to the Europa League. Or, why did I say Europa League? Champions League. And take on Mönchengladbach, see if we can't get ourselves through the knockout round. Alright, so let's get into the second match of today's episode, taking on Gladbach, and they're going to be coming out in a 5-2-1-2. So they're going to look and try to utilize those wing backs to get them some crosses into the middle of the park and get the goals. We're going to be staying with our same formation, the 4-3-3-V, and this is how we're going to line up. A few tweaks, get some players some fitness and whatnot, and this is how it is. Ruffier staying in net. Lekwe, Ramalho, Martinez, and Yuri along the back line this time. San Jose stays. Same with Herrera and Marino. Out on the wings, Muniain, Hervias, but this time sitting up top, it's John Batista. He's got himself a couple of goals this season, hasn't really played as much as he has last season come off the bench because I'm just utilizing the big man that is Villalibre sitting up top. So we're going to give him a go out this time. Hopefully he scores some goals. If not, Villalibre is on the bench. So let's go kick off, see what happens, and hope that this match can see us through into the knockout stages. And you know, playing at home does obviously help home team advantage and whatnot, but you can't really rest on those laurels. You need to go out and do the business, whether you're at home or away. And so far, after 15 minutes, it does look like we are doing the business. 3 shots, 2 on target, majority possession. But tail of the tape is that we still are not getting any highlights. We're still not getting any goals off of these chances that we're creating. 35 minutes on now, and we finally come across our first highlight. Yuri, off of a throw-in. Nice little pass through to Marino. Inside of Muniain, finds John Batista, turns around a defender, shoots across his body, and opens the scoring. It's his 3rd goal of the season. 1-0 to the club. Let's look at that again on the replay. And we've also not allowed Gladbach a single shot yet at this point in time. Great pass through Batista, around one defender, shoots across his body, like I said, around that same defender. Goalkeeper can't do anything about it. We got ourselves a nice lead. Halftime, and once again, it's a whole load of nothing. But hey, I'll take a whole load of nothing with us in the lead, then a whole load of nothing and us losing. So as it stands right now, once again, same team talk. Boys are doing well, but they can do a lot better. Once again, goals. Give me the goals, give me a comfortable lead, and then I'll be sitting pretty. I'm sure everyone will be sitting pretty out of all this. What else more is there to say? Give me the goals, and everyone will be happy. I've seen too many a time where we got ourselves a nice lead. Seen too many a time where we get ourselves a nice lead, 1-0 or 2-1, and we're just sitting very, very nervy throughout the rest of the match, just sitting there like, oh, when are they going to equalize? Or are they going to take the lead? Because I just don't feel comfortable with a 1-0 lead. I mean, would you? 65 minutes gone, still not a lot happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some changes. Muniain is going to come off for Shabby. Shabby is going to switch up as a winger. And as far as everyone else, I'm not going to make 2 subs. I'll just make that only. And as far as everyone else is concerned, they're doing fairly average. I mean, average right now is getting the job done. Need to sit well at the back to prevent Gladbach from getting any more chances. They've had 4 shots. Can't allow them any more outside of that. And time is just continuing to tick by. Azpilicueta has been subbed on. Linton Jr. has been subbed on. 5 minutes left to go in this match. Lots of offsides. Not a lot of cards. This match has just been flying by. Last second effort for Mönchengladbach, but the free kick over the bar. And just like that, it's a 1-0 victory for the club that sees us through into the knockout stages of the Champions League. Hey, it wasn't entertaining, it wasn't pretty, but it gets the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all we're asking for. We're currently sitting top of the group. In fact, we will be top of the group and win the group, as Juventus can no longer catch us at 4 points back. So we're going to be top of the group going into the knockout stages. That's going to give us a decent draw going forward, I would hope. But, you know, it could all change on the last day. So, yeah, that's exactly where we're going to be standing. And going into the final match day, which will be in the next episode, doesn't really matter. We don't have much to play for. We've already won the group. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is over. And I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please go and drop it a like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you want to leave a comment below on the series or just the episode, I appreciate every comment that you put down. But anyway, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.